Oh, microphone check, check, 1, 2. This is the morning. Coming to you. It's Drivecast. It's the early hours. Um, there's no sunlight. It's hidden behind grayness. It's hidden up there somewhere. There was a big storm last night. Um, Everything has moved around in the garden. That's how it goes, I suppose. So, just had to pause for a second there. Every time I hit record, I want to sneeze. If I'm not recording, I don't sneeze. But if I am recording, I do sneeze. What does that even mean? Is there some deep psychological trigger in my mind that I need to sneeze every time I touch the button? How does that even work? I don't get it at all. It doesn't matter how much I try to either A, relax, or B, focus on the opposite. It still happens. I'm not in control. Oh, it's 5 degrees outside, according to the car. It could be a little bit warmer. And I'm wearing shorts because, yay, because I haven't changed my attire from summer to autumn, because I don't have any autumn clothes. I just have things for warm days and things for hot days and things for cold days. Because I'm a man. Yes, that's not very practical, is it? Where are your autumn fashions? Fashions? Are you kidding me? I have no passion for fashion. Still, it's good to look smart. I think the storm cleaned the car. I've never seen such a clean windshield. Anyway. Good morning, Mr. Policeman. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, there. Yeah. Do 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 do. Good morning. Hello?
English?
Yeah, yeah.
Driving license, please.
Driving license. My driving license is in the back. I have a card here. If you want a card.
Which card?
Uh, I have I have my stay in Slovakia card. If you like that.
I need your driving license.
My driving license. My driving. Okay. Okay. Right. Well, police officers need the driving license. There we go. Lights on, lights off. Okay. Here we go. Do 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 do. Going to the back of the car. Okay. Driving license. This is my British driving license here. There you go. Good morning. Do 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 do. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you drunk some alcohol?
Me? No, I don't drink.
Can we make a test?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
Okay. Right. I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol at all. Nothing. Right? Ever. Because I'm against it. Okay, what would you like me to do?
This side here.
You want me to put this into your machine here? Okay.
Go maybe 5 seconds. I will stop you, okay?
Oh. Okay, that doesn't... Sorry about that. Doesn't seem to work very well. Okay. Right. Pushing it.
Okay.
Is that it?
Just like that.
Just like that. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Okay. This is yours.
Yep.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Okay, there we go. Mr. Police Lady. Mr. Police Lady has gone after giving me a breathalyzing test because apparently a lot of people drive drunk in this area. I guess that's the way it goes. Ya-di-da-di-da-di-da. Ya-di-da-di-da-di-da. There we go. Okay. Carry my focus. She's got a love body. And the crazy thing is, they made me stop in the middle of the road. I mean, they made me stop right in the middle of the road. They weren't really thinking about it. Were they? They weren't thinking at all. I get it, they're trying to keep people safe. I get it, they're trying to keep people safe. I get it. I think they were more worried than I was. Such is the nature of having recording equipment on you all of the time. Do. I'll be really interested from a behavioral perspective, to see how I reacted and how they reacted. Now, how am I going to turn around? Turn around here. It's just like they're randomly stopping cars without any thought about the fact that the cars might actually be blocking the road. They look like nice people though, so... Nice people. What's that even mean? Friendly! Friendly, always be friendly to the cops. Always be friendly to the cops. I can't see what's happening because somebody's parked right along the edge of the road. There we go. Hey! It's never normal anymore. Do you want to know a secret? That's a song, isn't it, by the Beatles? Do you want to know a secret? Ya da 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 da. It's just ba, 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 ba. Ya da da. Anyway, what a nice person. What a difficult job. I wish I'd been a bit more relaxed in order to establish the dynamics of the situation. I wish I'd been a bit more relaxed. Anyway. Yeah, do you want to know a secret? These people are trained quite well, but not extremely well. I mean, the state puts on a pretty good front, an image of organization. They got nice uniforms. They know what kind of language to use. It's good, but I'm pretty sure that nobody becomes a cop or police person because they want to catch criminals. At least I've never met one. And this idea that the police catch criminals, I think it's given to us through media. Like all those films and TV programs where the cop catches the bad guy. If you scratch beneath the surface, what you find is that the cops are they're a barrier in society between the state and the people. And my honest experience is that for every good thing that a cop does, for every good thing that one good cop does, there's going to be one bad thing that a cop does. And that's exactly my experience. There was an interview that I saw with one of the most famous policemen in American history. Oh, there was a film made about him. I think Al Pacino played the main character. Anyway, this guy doesn't live in America anymore. He retired and moved to Switzerland. Because he was shot in the head by his own police. Because he was fighting the corruption, and the police were so corrupt that they shot him in the head. Tried to kill him. And in the interview, he openly said that 80 to 90% of the police is a corrupt organization. So it's not just, I mean, it's not just my experience. It's somebody who is respected inside the system who is saying this. He's actually saying it's worse than I'm saying it is. The more you know, the scarier it gets about a lot of subjects, topics, themes. So, yeah. So she wanted to see my driving license, which the police woman wanted to see my driving license. I think that's the only thing that she could say in English. I have to check back. I hope that I was polite. I'm trying to be polite with the police. A little politeness can go a long way. Use the gift of language to open doors for you. Good morning, good morning. We slept the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you. I should start in the morning with that, shouldn't I? It's great to stay up late. So back to the point. She is expecting, when she asks for the driver's license, for me to present her with a digital card with a digital photograph. Oh yeah, and we'll get into licenses as well and registration. License and registration. Registration, route of registration, Regis. Regis, that of or belonging to the ruling authority, the king. Or queen. The king or queen. Now that was an interesting set of buzzing noises in the background. Interesting because there's absolutely no electrical thing on in the front of the car except my phone. Anyway. Right. So, yeah, license. License by who? For what? What are you doing with my car? Like they come and they take your car away because you parked in the wrong place, but it's your car and they're taking it. How does that even work? When you register, you are in fact giving your property to somebody else and asking for permission, a special reason, a mission, asking for a special reason for you to be allowed, as all low people have to ask for permission to be allowed to do things. Permission to drive your own car. Anyway, rules are not always a bad thing, but they always define the fact that you're in a game. Never conform to a set of rules that mean you can't win. Never frame yourself in an impossible argument. So she's expecting this this plastic card with like microchips and other symbols and holograms and integrated yada yada in it, and my driving license is my original driving license. Oh, and by the way, I once met this this old guy in Britain, and we were talking about driving licenses. I don't know how we got onto the topic, but he reminded me that there was a time when you didn't need to have a driving test. You just applied for a license and got it, and then you could drive a car. Freedom! Freedom! Can you imagine? Still, what's the average number of driving lessons and time before a test? What do? You have 10, 12 driving lessons, and then you can take a test and pass it, and you get to pilot a giant metallic machine. I keep having to pause this because I'm sneezing. Anyway, my driving license is my original driving license. What does that mean? It means that it is a legal document that allows me, in a business sense, because all documents are legal documents, and then we could get into small letters and big letters on documents and the difference in meaning between those, because apparently language being the ultimate medium of control, if there is any document where your name is written in capital letters, Or even more crazy, if there's any document where your name is written in capital letters and your second name comes before your first name. That is not you. That is a fictional you. The factual you is you within your body, and your fictional you is the all capital letters you that's used in a legal sense. And that's a powerful understanding, because if the fictional you, the all capitals you, is the legal you, and it is the legal you that is being prosecuted, for example, in a court, then as long as you can define a difference between the physical you and the legal you, they can't do anything to the physical you. I know that sounds kind of complex, maybe far-fetched and a bit abstract, but think about it. Think about it. There are, in fact, in the language sense, in the linguistic sense, or there is in the linguistic sense another you. There is the you that language defines. First of all, there is the you, that is deep inside you, and then there's the name that you have been given. The name that you have been given. For example, my name is Graham William Hendrey. That is a name that I have been given. That is not me, but it is a term by which I am defined. It's kind of an address. A name is kind of an address for the physical you. The reference point. It's kind of practical to have a reference point for reasons of order within society. If you want to plan things, if you want to organize things. All very practical, all very well thought out. So anyway, this document, this legal document, what this does is well, the legal document allows me to drive my car, but the point is that it's the original paper. It's the original driving license paper. It's not the card, it's the paper. It is actually a legal document created by the British government. It is a contract between myself and the British government that allows me to drive my car on their roads, and so because of integration in the European Union, on all European Union roads, which is very practical because we live in an international society. Oh my god, guys, if you're going to go in the fast lane, go fast. What is wrong with these people? If you're going to go slow in the fast lane, it just causes people to go fast in the slow lane. And that's dangerous. It's not enough to go slow in the fast lane, fast in the slow lane, but now people want to drive down the middle of the road as well. Where do they get their ideas from? There are going to be a lot of frustrated people on this road this morning. I am going to move into the slower lane because I think these people are mad. Anyway, so the woman asked for my driving license and I took out my Folder of organized material. Always present things in a nice way. Always be organized. Have a clean car. Even if you have got 3 kids food fighting in the back. Jesus Christ. There's a truck carrying 3 trucks. Don't see that every day. There's another truck carrying 3 trucks. Right. I like how they call these trucks man. It's like having hombre written on the front of your truck. I suppose it's better than boy. Anyway, that's all marketing stuff. The driving license is a piece of paper. It's a piece of paper. It's the original piece of paper. This piece of paper is 20 years old. Can you imagine? It's also green, and it also has the official information from the British government about what I can and cannot do on the roads. These people have never seen anything like this before in their life. And as you get older, and systems change, and people get integrated into the new systems, when they find the old way of doing things, they just get confused. Like it's like if you give a really old phone to some kid who's got a smartphone, they have no idea what to do with the old phone. They have no idea how it works. And so what they're doing is they're looking for something they can scan so they can collect data and information. And I'll tell you what, it's really reassuring to know that you don't drink, and then when the police stop you, there's not going to be any problem at all, which is completely different from, oh, I had 1 or 2 drinks the night before and I hope it's got out of my system. It puts you in a position of great power and confidence because you know that you're not going to have any problem at all. Well, you shouldn't have any problem. Except for the fact that the woman had this breathalyzing machine. I wonder if it reads coffee. I had really strong coffee this morning. I wonder if that affects things. Sir, how many coffees have you had? This is 2 or 3. Well, sir, you need to have more self-control. Take it easy. Drive safely. Right. So the woman is looking at this paper. She took it out of the plastic envelope and she kind of stared at it. And it's not just like the name and address and thing. It's like it's full of data and different pictures about different sizes of cars and different tonnage and weightage, and it's legal. It's a legal document. It didn't become not legal. That's the thing about laws, right? They create new laws without sort of removing the old laws. They stack up. They just stack up until society falls apart or burns down, and then they start again. So, yes, learning to drive very slowly down the middle of the road. I guess you have to start somewhere. So she was really confused by this piece of paper. She really didn't know what to think. And psychological tip: If you can confuse someone, then you can persuade them of something. You know, that's how the shopping centers work, right? They disorientate you to try to make you spend longer in the center. And they've got all this technology to help them do it. They got heat sensors, and they can study how people move, and they can place objects in certain positions to force people in certain directions. You ever notice if you put arrows somewhere, people tend to follow the arrows subconsciously. They're not even consciously moving to follow the arrows. Following the arrows subconsciously. Right. It's like if I put at the top of the piece of paper, if it was written on the driving license at the top, right? Hand this back to. Oh my God! Vehicles that have that horrible sound when they reverse are terrible. Anyway, if I please be nice to this person, it would probably psychologically have an effect if the person could understand the language, English. I imagine this person didn't speak English, but there you go. There you go. So she she had a look at the piece of paper, and then her friend came over and had a look at the piece of paper, and they both looked they both looked at each other and were like, "What is this?" They want an easy life because we all want an easy life. Yeah, if you can make if you can make the choice between easy and difficult, right? If you can make that choice between easy and difficult for a person is going to choose the easy path because nobody wants to choose a difficult path. So you're kind of suggesting that they should do something if you give someone that choice. So so they handed back the information, said thank you, and then asked me. You probably heard it. Something about drinking alcohol, and so I blew into the machine, and well, they gave me this little thing to stick on the end of their machine for me to blow into, and I couldn't stick it in the end. It didn't fit. The mouthpiece didn't fit. It kind of dropped on the ground and bounced away, and the woman looked a bit embarrassed. Oh, she did not want to be there. She did. She was trying really hard to be really professional, but she did not want to be there. Try to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Try to put all those little things together that I've mentioned. Try to put together the situation, what's happening, the dynamics, the psychology of it all. Try to put it all together and understand everything that's going on. You could do a complete study on that. Just the way that they were stopping cars, and they had no plan about where the cars were actually going to stop, and they were blocking the road, and you know, you give someone a uniform and their brain melts. So I've reached my destination. It's time for me to plan my next business session. So this was Drivecast. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a great day, and speak to you soon. Oh yeah, be nice to the police. They got a pretty rough job.